Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you. Please enjoy.
Can somebody please tell me what the fuck is going on? I don't know. I'm reading headlines after headlines. What the fuck? That's really what the fuck I want to know. What the fuck is going on?
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another trending topic reading. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Bianca. A lot of you guys know me as Miss J if you've been OGs to this channel, and welcome to Wisdom and Light. We do readings like this one, monthly horoscopes, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. So I wanted to just jump on here and quickly talk about Kanye West and the tower shit, the everything falling down, everything crashing and burning, and it all falls down. I'm telling you now, when it all falls down. That's what literally, that's the song that I was singing. And that's what, you know, those were the titles regarding Kanye West. Basically, he lost his billionaire status. Everybody's pulling back because he made those statements regarding the Jewish community. Now, you know you can't talk about the Jewish community, child. Okay? Because let me tell you something. The Jewish community will hold your ass to the fire if you even try it, especially with everything that they've been through. So when you say reckless stuff, you can't really come back from that because it's a very sensitive topic. It's tragic. If you grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, or just really in the United States of America, you know that learning about what happened to the Jews was a big topic that we discussed. It was one of the biggest genocides that I remember that was taught to me growing up. But of course, when you get out of school, you learn about all of the horrific genocides that happened in Africa, in Haiti, in the Caribbean. Just, they don't teach us about that though. But we did learn about the Jewish and what they went through. And my heart goes out to just anyone that is Jewish and they have ancestors that went through that. My heart goes out to you. But circling back to Kanye West, he made some reckless comments and he's been losing deals left and right. He lost his billionaire status because Adidas, since today, has walked away from him. It is October 25th. The solar eclipse happened at 6:54 a.m. or 6:45 a.m. in the sign Scorpio. So it's interesting how all of this is happening to Kanye West on a new moon and during a solar eclipse. So we're not going to stay too long in this reading. We're going to see what's to come for Kanye West and how this is affecting him. What are the messages coming in for Kanye West? How is he seeing all of this? How is he taking all of this information? All right, guys. So I'm just going to say what the divine is saying and what the cards are interpreting. Five of Swords, the Hierophant, the Fool. A part of me feels that he knew that he needed to do this, or that he needed to get out of something, because the Hierophant and the Fool is more so like, this is what you're binded to. We have control of the situation. We have control of what you're producing. We have control. The Fool is Kanye knew that if he did this, he was taking a risk and he stood to lose everything. Balenciaga walked away. Everybody done walked away from Kanye West. So I do see that Kanye West knew this. He didn't walk in talking and not knowing the consequences. Yes, freedom of speech is given to all of us, but the freedom of consequences is also given to all of us. That's the quote? Basically, just because you can say whatever you want and you have the freedom of speech, that doesn't mean that consequences are not going to follow. But the thing is, Kanye West knew that. He knew that this was going to bite him in the butt. He knew. So that's making me wonder, was he trying to get out of something? And I feel that he was, because we have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. This talks about a smaller offer showing up. It's small, but it has the potential to grow into something big. And then the Three of Pentacles, collaboration. He is worried. He is sad that he had to end it this way. He is. But he feels like it had to be done. He knew, the High Priestess, this was planned. He knew. He knew. Now, I hate that he had to go there to lose all of that, but it's like I had to do what I had to do because they were trying to control me. Guys, he knew this was going to happen. Dare I say, he had a lot of emotional happiness and peace within himself that he made the right decision. Now, in his mind, he feels like he did the right thing to get out of all of this. And if people want to paint him in how they want to paint him, then that's fine. But he believes that he's able to start something again and start over in his own way, where he has more creative control and freedom. But the Seven of Cups and the Hangman, this talks about, yes, you got out of this contract. And yes, you want to start something new, but there's people that don't want to work with you. There's people that are scared to align themselves with you. So whoever aligns themselves with Kanye has to really stand on their commitment, and they can't back out. Because once they stand by Kanye, you can't say that you didn't after everything that came out. People are going to hold them to the fire. He wants to release his own stuff. He wants to... He wants his own. He doesn't want to be under anyone. The problem is there's people that are not going to want to work with him. Whoever works with Kanye, right? This is Kanye walking away with the back of the deck energy of the Eight of Cups. Whoever works with Kanye, you're taking a risk. And if you feel like the risk is worth the reward, do it. But Kanye did all of this on purpose. As crazy as this sounds, he did. Now, I do feel like he's also going through a mental type of breakdown right now. So for me, if you guys want my opinion, I'll share it towards the end of this reading. But let's see something really, really quickly. I want to see. Kanye is basically, from what I'm seeing in this reading, he wants to start over and rebrand himself. Will he be successful in getting back his billionaire status? Let's see. Things are subjected to change because energy can change. We are tapping into the energy using divination, astrology, and tarot. And intuition, of course. The Queen of Cups. The Fool. There is a woman that's going to work with him and stand by him. But will he be able to be a billionaire again? Justice. The King of Swords. The World. The Page of Pentacles. Death. Queen of Wands. I'm getting a not right away. He will work on building himself back in. He's going to have people that support him. As crazy as this sounds, and they're going to get backlash for supporting him. And that's going to create controversy. So we're going to hear more about Kanye and his rants and, yeah. Will he have a breakdown for losing everything? Let me see. Even though he did this, can he psychologically handle this? Because it seems like a great idea until it happens. The Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of... he's still going to have a lot of outbursts and meltdowns. Because things are not going to pan out in the way that he envisioned it. He is going to take time to himself. This is just too chaotic. He's being guided to take time off and take a breather and focus on himself. Taking a hiatus. He needs to do that. But it's going to get worse before he comes to the decision to do that. Okay, so now I want to see really, really quickly what's going to happen with these brands like Adidas, because Adidas is projected to lose a lot of money with breaking their they're breaking their partnership with Kanye West. And then I want to pull one more time if Kanye will be able to rebuild. Because, guys, all of this was a part of Kanye's plan. Okay? He's going to be quiet, and then he'll rant a little bit more about some other things. But he feels that a lot of this is proving his point on what he was saying. Okay? So he is going to wait to speak on everything. But he's going to pay attention on who's going to do what. Who's standing with him and who isn't. He's coming. He's coming. Page of Cups. He's going to have support. There's going to be people that support him despite the allegations. There's a fire sign male that will be supporting him. Or there's going to be a couple of men that's going to be supporting him, actually. That I feel. The Hangman. He's waiting. The Hangman. He's going to sit back and watch everyone do what they're doing. So, show me Adidas. 8 of Pentacles. They're going to be working on rebuilding. 5 of Pentacles. Guys, they're not going to be able to recover from this. They're going to stand to lose a lot of money. Like, that is actually true. They're going to stand to lose a lot of money. Ace of Wands. 7 of Wands. They're going to discount his original designs to make back the money that they're going to lose, but it's still not going to be enough. A lot of projects were thrown in the garbage involving Kanye West, so they're not going to be able to make the money back because this is what they invested in. They're going to partner with someone else, but that partnership is not going to go well. Yeah, they're partnering up with someone else. Will they try to bring Kanye back? Yes, I heard a yes. Quietly and secretly, Kanye will say no. Yeah, Kanye will say no. 9 of Wands. Yeah, Kanye will say no. 3 of Swords. So, I mean, I get it. Everybody, we're not working with you because you said that. But a lot of these brands are not going to make back the money that they already invested in Kanye West. So this is a big loss for everyone involved. And this ends up proving Kanye West's point. Now, what is to come for Kanye West? Will he gain billionaire status again? Knight of Wands. It could happen quickly where he's going to sell out of something. 8 of Pentacles. He's building on selling out and working on something. The 10 of Swords. It's going to take him time to build up on it, though. The 5 of... Yeah. He needs to disconnect and walk away. He will be able to restore something that he's been working on. And a vibe that I'm getting here is it's like, I've already accomplished being a billionaire. I already did that. I proved myself. I did what I knew. I know what I'm capable of. I can't help but feel that there's a woman coming into Kanye's life. Is it a black woman? Is it a melanated queen? Because there's a woman that keeps popping up. Someone from his past. He may actually start going out with someone from his past. Death. 7 of Swords reversed. The 4 of Swords. There's a lawsuit coming for Kanye West as well. 8 of Wands. But he's gaining a new relationship. Something's changing. It's not Kim. They almost did this year, but then Kanye did his shit again, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, so guys, he's still going to be rich. We're going to hear him create more commotion. He's going to rebuild again. His money will be where he wants it to be by next year, but I'm not seeing billionaire status just yet. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I guess this is why I'm just not invested in his antics, because all of this is a part of his plan, and I'm just not. I don't care, guys. Honestly, honest to God, I'm not that invested. I'm doing this reading because it was highly requested, but if you ask me personally, I have no bone in this fight. I have no emotion towards this. I don't. I just don't. Yes, it's gonna get pettier and crazier. Yeah, Kanye will be okay, child, but he does need to disconnect. He does need to heal. Even though, yes, he makes sense sometimes, there's something off. He needs He needs to heal. I say this way too many times regarding Kanye. I really do. It's like Kanye is like that badass kid in the class. You know he means well, but he just be doing too much. And it's just like, you're tired of him. When are his parents going to pick him up? That's the energy that Kanye gives me. That badass kid. Now there's a student conference. All the parents are upset. And it's your child that's doing all of this. Like, that's the energy that he gives. And even though, yes, he was defending himself, he said this and he said that, and, you know, people are sensitive about certain things. You can't just say that. Now, I will say this. They said that the black community did not hold Kanye accountable. Honestly, I agree with that to an extent. I'm tired of trying to see it from another angle and be sympathetic. I'm tired. So it's like, you're on your own, bro. I can't really defend or deny or stand behind any of this. I'm tired. This is an ancestral month for me. This is the time where I am really working on my altar and pouring libations, and I am making food as offerings. So I'm really doing this reading because a lot of you guys highly requested it, but I don't really give a shit about Kanye's antics. I just don't. He's going to bounce back. He's going to be back in the news. I'm not seeing billionaire status right away, but all of this is a part of his plan. And I am not going to fall for the hoopla of being outraged about something that is his plan. All of this is a part of the plan. Like, yes, people can be angry, but I'm not doing this to myself. No. So, to be continued regarding this reading. And all of the predictions that I said regarding him and Kim and all of that stuff, where he's going to do more outbursts and rants and come for them, that's coming too. He's going through something. He needs to heal. I also think it's wild that people keep giving him interviews when they know that mentally he is not. He's mentally there and he's making sense with some things, but he's also doing stuff to shake the table. And I just think that, you know, like, people are giving him a platform so they can go viral, so they can see what Kanye is about to say or do, so they can have a moment. And again, I just don't have the energy to be invested in it. I'm sorry. I did the reading because it was highly requested, but that's just how I'm feeling about the whole thing. But there's more to come. Anyways, I love you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Are you tired of Kanye West as well? Are you insulted by what he said? Do you care? Thank you guys for suggesting that I do the reading. I'm happy that I did, but I'm over his antics, guys. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.